Welcome back to 12 Days Till Christmas. And today we are on day 10. We're counting down the days. Today we talk about the most powerful force, love. And I wonder how enabled you feel when you love someone. Jesus came in human flesh and lived a human life, even in his divinity, because he wanted to show us what love looks like. In John 14, he has this conversation with his disciples where he's teaching them the beautiful connection between love and obedience. And so I'd love to read to you John 14, verse 21 and 23. Those who truly love me are those who obey my commands. Whoever passionately loves me will be passionately loved by my Father, and I will passionately love you in return. And this is the key, and will manifest my life within you. Verse 23 says, loving me empowers you to obey my word, and my Father will love you so deeply that we will come to you and make you our dwelling place. Two very powerful scriptures, because actually what we get to do in this life is we get to show the Lord just how much we love him by being obedient to him. But even more so than that, we get to manifest the love of the Lord in our lives so that we impact the lives of those around us. Now, I know that not everyone is easy to love, but the truth is that the thing that people need most is to be loved. And in fact, I think sometimes judgment hinders us from this, because the truth is, in my experience, is that judgment and perfection hold hands. And so if people don't love us well enough, then we tend to judge them, or vice versa. To make this very real, I used to have what I called a love test. And it was a very real test. And so if I felt judged by somebody because of what I said or how I looked, well, then they weren't worthy of being loved by me. And in fact, they didn't get access to me and the gold that's inside of me. And I had this beautiful, and in fact, it actually worked in reverse as well. So I would return the judgment on you, and I would say, oh, well, then you're not worthy of knowing me. You're not worthy of being loved by me. And in part of my healing journey, the Lord invited me to re-gauge that little love test that I had, to say, Leanne, everybody is worthy of being loved by you. That's a hard one. Because some people in my life are unlovable. But actually, he's so right. Everyone is worthy of being loved by me, because everyone who crosses my path has been made in the image of the Lord. In fact, that's what we read in Genesis 1, is that we are created in the image of God. And so everyone is worthy of being loved. And if Jesus went to the cross showing just how much he loves you and me, in fact, obviously he came to earth because he loves you and me that much. His experience on the planet was to show just how much he loved us. And so who are we not to love? I was actually even thinking about that little phrase that we use in our faith, love the sinner, hate the sin. I almost want to say, just love people. Can we just love people and let the Lord deal with the sin in their lives? Can we love people really well? In fact, one day when I stand before the Lord and give an account for my life, all I want to do is say, Lord, I just love them really well. And if I can do that, then I feel like my life is successful. So I know around the dinner table coming up this festive season, I know that there are going to be people who are hard to love, people who have hurt you, people who've betrayed you, people who think differently to you. And my challenge to you is, can you love them really well this festive season? Maybe you don't know how. Well, won't you pray about that and ask the Lord, Lord, this person is so difficult. They're really hard to deal with. They just don't bring peace with them when they arrive. And yet, at the same time, how do we love them? How do we show them the love of the Lord? How do we allow Jesus to make himself manifest in our lives through what we have to say? He is the one who enables us to love. So you don't do it in your own strength. He is the love enabler. And so won't you show him? Won't you be obedient to him and love people really well? It is his greatest commandment.